I cannot for the life of me figure out what I should do with my lighting with having blonde hair. For 7 years, I lit my videos having brown hair, and it's definitely a very different lighting technique, I feel like. Like, I don't know like how to do the lights or how to adjust like the ISO or whatever on the camera, because my hair looks kind of greenish and darker in the monitor, but I don't really know how to fix it, because when I change it to where in the monitor it looks normal, then when I import the footage to my computer it doesn't. So all I'm saying is that my hair doesn't look exactly like this in real life. Anyone that meets me in real life is like, wow, your hair's a lot blonder than I thought it was gonna be, you know, from like pictures and YouTube and stuff that I saw. So I don't know, some people might still think it's like a dark brunette, but I like to think I'm blonde. I'm gonna have a sassy September. I'm gonna stay blonde through September, and then I'm gonna go back to brunette, I think. But I wanted to, by the way, this dog, I love how there's just a dog in the background and I'm just talking to you guys. No, this dog is my friend's. Her name is Mika, and I've been dog sitting her for a little while. No, I did not get a new dog, although if my friend was like, yo, Blair, you wanna keep Mika for like ever? I'd be like, yo, yeah. Like, I would love that, and Teddy would love it. Teddy's actually laying right here next to her, but I don't think you guys can see that because, I don't know, the camera is cut off. So, I wanted to, you know, film a favorites video today, and I thought I was gonna upload it tomorrow, but then I was like, why don't you just wake up really early? If you follow me on Snapchat, I was up at like 5:30 this morning because I wanted to be able to film, edit, and upload it all today, because I prefer favorite videos on the last day of the month. It's kind of like a way that I round out my month. Teddy and Mika repositioned. They're now butt to butt. I don't really know how I feel about that, but you do you, dogs. I'm going to have beauty products in this video, and if you want to go down to the description bar, I will put like what minute and second mark I start talking about the beauty products, because I'm actually going to do that on the second half of this video. The first half, I'm going to focus more on my lifestyle favorites of the month, mainly because I really want to talk about Bachelor in Paradise, and I have my coffee here so we can have like a little gossip session going on, because I just need to speak about this. Like, this is Sam. Like, what are you doing? Like, girlfriend. If you want to see just the beauty products, then go ahead and click through to wherever I say the minute mark is. But I really, really wanted to talk to you guys about my favorite TV shows. Obviously, Bachelor in Paradise is my favorite show of this month, and holy moly, the drama. There is so much drama, and I don't think Sam has ever been involved in that much drama in her life before. Like, just the drama. If you guys are watching this season and the after show, then you totally know what I'm talking about. A lot of you know that I've been friends with Sam in real life for probably about 2 years now, since way before her like Bachelor days. She went on Crystal's season and then came back, left for Paradise, did Paradise, and now that it's airing right now, I think she's gonna be on the after show tonight. So I just have to say, take everything you see on a reality TV show with a grain of salt. I know that she's getting like so much just negative comments right now. I can see it on her Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and I just want to say, make sure you take everything with a grain of salt, because there are a lot of times where we'll be watching it together and she's like, that's not when that happened, or something like that. And I think you just have to remember that when they're filming, they can take your reaction from one moment and like put it on another, or take your words from one conversation and put it into another. If you're not actually seeing like both people with both reactions and both mouths moving at the same time, chances are the reason they didn't do the double, they cut away to the single, is because that's not actually the context that that sentence was said in, or where that look was going. Like, for example, when, and if you guys aren't caught up, then this might be a spoiler, but when Joe was coming over to the bonfire, and by the way, this is just speculation, she didn't tell me this, so I don't want you guys to be like, well, Blair said this, Sam said, because I'm just assuming, knowing her as a person, I'm just assuming that when he comes over and tries to talk to her and she's just like staring off into space, if you're sitting around a bonfire for 3 hours, there's going to be a moment in time where other people are kind of taking the conversation and you're just looking at the fire or looking at the ocean or just staring off in the distance, because it's, you know, just what humans do. They could have taken that and made that her reaction to when he sat down. I very highly doubt that she ignored him when he flat out was like, hey, like, I don't know. I just have to say, take everything with a grain of salt. They can also take like your sentence, and if you don't actually see their mouth moving when it's happening, then it could be from a completely different conversation, and they've put it in as like their response for that one. So I do know that Sam is like the villain right now. I still stand behind her. I think she's a great person. This might cause controversy with you guys. If you've been watching it, you might be, you know, very team go Sam or don't go Sam. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I'm having so much fun watching it. I told her, like, when she was labeled like the Bachelorette or whatever, I told her, I was like, I feel like more of a badass just being one of your friends, because you're like so bad right now. So she knows how I feel about the show. I think if it was the way she was being portrayed, it was how she really acted in person, of course I wouldn't be friends with her. No one would be friends with her. But obviously she does still have close friends, so there's gotta be something kind of going on. So that's my 2 cents. So Bachelor in Paradise has been my favorite TV show. I've also been loving Big Brother, because you guys know I'm always just like a Big Brother crazy fanatic. For books, it has been The Vampire Hunter's Daughter Complete Collection Parts 1 through 6. So this says Parts 1 through 6. When I downloaded it, I thought it was going to be like 6 books, and I was like, dang, you get like 6 books for the price of 1. Turns out each part is rather short. It kind of turns into being the length of 1 book. So it's really good though, and I'm only on chapter 11 out of 13, so I haven't finished it, but my goal is after I edit and upload this video, I want to finish chapter 11, 12, and 13 so that it can be like done in the month of August. I listen to my books on Audible. I've also been working out a lot this month. That is another one. I have a little like list right here of favorites that I kind of keep throughout the month, and I jot down things. I've been working out enough that I wrote it down on my favorites list because I've been doing that a lot this month, but Audible has definitely been like my go-to thing. I always make sure I have something downloaded before I go get on the treadmill or the elliptical, and so yeah. I definitely recommend The Vampire Hunter's Daughter. If you guys want to download it for free, you can go to audible.com/Blair, or you can download any other book you want. It doesn't have to be this book. You can get any book that they have on Audible. If you just go to audible.com/Blair, you can get any of them for free. So I think that's pretty cool. I also, because of Elle's Snapchats, which by the way are another favorite of mine this month because she just got Snapchat, and the first time I I added her as a friend, and then the first time I viewed her story, I was like, holy crap, it was over 500 seconds long. She has times where she Snapchats a lot in a day. She's having so much fun with it, and she's been doing a decluttering, you know, series on there and kind of going through everything. So she's put me in the decluttering organization mood. So I've been like organizing everything in my house, like my silverware drawer. Like it was already pretty organized, but I went in and I was like making sure it was perfect, like everything in my house. And I've been listening to books that entire time. Next favorite has been another inspired by Elle moment. This is my Erin Condren planner. It says, "And so the adventure begins." Elle actually got this for me because she was like, I don't understand how you're not obsessed with planning. And I was like, I like it, but like, I don't, you know, I have like a planner. I use it some, I don't have to use it. But she is like full-blown addict moment on her planner and her stickers. Let's just get that out of the way. I am not that obsessed with my planner, but I will say I have been really liking it. I feel like it keeps me more organized, more scheduled. I don't forget things as easily. I can kind of keep track of everything. So I'm still learning how to like kind of decorate it like she does. I'm not going as all out in the stickers just because ain't nobody got time for that. But if you guys want to see how I do mine, I feel like it's a little maybe less fun, so maybe you don't want to see it, but it's also doesn't take as much time to like sit down and plan out like where your stickers go, which I love hers, and if she would just plan mine out for me, I would love for it to look like that. I like that it's kind of like almost a scrapbook of memories, like what you did every day, and I think that's really cool. I I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. The last favorite that is not a beauty product has been my Rubik's Cube. You guys, if you've been watching me for a while, know I used to be obsessed with this. I started learning how to do it maybe when I was like a sophomore in high school, and then it was always in my purse. I wouldn't go anywhere without it. I was obsessed with it. And even though it's just really learning the algorithms and then applying it to each different set, there's something about solving it that's just like enchanting. I just used the word enchanting to describe how I feel about a Rubik's Cube. Something is seriously wrong with me. I would like to start on the green side. I got my green side, and we are going to start. Right there. Can you guys see it? No? 204? No? It says 204, I promise. I don't know why my camera won't focus on that, but it says 2.04.84. So, I'm definitely loving this. Now we are going to get into the beauty products. First one is for my hair. I've started using a purple shampoo. It's a purple shampoo, which kind of helps with the brassiness for blondes. And when I first went blonde, I asked my girl, you know, which one she recommended. She said this. I've been using it. I really like it. I feel like you have to have like a lot of water to work it into a good lather. Like I wet my hair, I put this on, and then as I'm like rubbing it in, I have to like keep like wetting my head because it's just not getting the perfect lather. And I also feel like it gets my hair really clean, except for one time when I got out of the shower. I felt like my hair was still a little bit greasy, and maybe I didn't use enough shampoo because I just didn't. So I've been using it. I do enjoy it. Elle says she thinks it's a good one, and my hair girl recommended it. So I didn't buy the conditioner. I've just been using my standard conditioner. But one tip with this is my hair girl said to leave it on kind of like a treatment or like you do with your conditioner. Like don't rinse it out right away like you do with standard shampoo. Leave it on. So what I do is I put the shampoo in, and then I go ahead and like shave and everything, and then I rinse it out, and I put the conditioner in, and then I go ahead and wash my face and my body and all that jazz. And then I rinse it out, and I'm out of the shower, I think. Face, body, yeah, that's like all I do in the shower. Am I missing a step? I don't think so. The other product I've been loving for my hair is the I'll Make You Look Amazing Daily Spray, and I got this in one of my monthly boxes. I don't remember if it was Glossy Box or what it was, but one of my monthly boxes I got this, and I've been using it and I really like it. You basically spray it on your hair while it's still damp. It's a detangler, which holy crap, my hair has been tangly. I don't know if like going blonde kind of damaged it and now it's a little like rougher and it tangles easier, but I've never had an issue getting out of the shower like brushing my hair out. So I've definitely been liking this. The other beauty product I've been loving is the, I'm gonna butcher this name like I butcher every brand name. I think it's the Boscia, B-O-S-C-I-A, Boscia. I really don't know, but it's the Charcoal Deep Pore Cleansing Stick Treatment. And this is so amazing if you guys have like blackheads and clogged pores a lot. This is totally helping my skin. I've also been using brown liner mostly on my waterline instead of black, just because I feel like the black looks a lot harsher with my hair. So this is the MAC eyeliner in Teddy. I have done the black. I think in one of the videos that I filmed having blonde hair, I had black. Maybe it was brown. I don't remember. But I've been doing my eyes a little differently just because I feel like my old like kind of go-to eye look is just really dramatic for this hair. The last beauty product, or the last anything that I have, is nails. I have been doing my own gel nails for a couple months now, and I'm pretty obsessed. I've been using the Sally Hansen. There are tons of at-home gel polish kits. This is the one that I found that I really like. I've tried a lot of them, and I really like this one. I wish they had a white gel polish because that's one of the shades they don't have that I really enjoy, like white nails. But right now I have, it's called Ping Pong. It's kind of like a mauve-y rose on my nails, but I have not gotten my nails done in over a month, and I enjoy it. I feel like I like being able to just like watch a movie while I'm doing my nails, and like if I want to take a break, like I have my hands to like text. I feel like when you're like at the nail salon, it's, I don't know, at someone else's, like, I don't know. So, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about all of that stuff in the bottom bar below. What do you think about Bachelor in Paradise? I think everything should be taken with a grain of salt. I'm not saying I think that what she did was okay. I'm not saying I think what Joe did was okay. I'm not saying I think it's not okay. I'm saying that I think it is not 100% as it's portrayed on the TV, probably how it went down, but I don't know, maybe I could be totally wrong. So let me know what you think, and if you guys are going to be watching the live after show, I will be tweeting along with that on the West Coast, obviously, because I'm on the West Coast. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.